So let's come into that comfortable seat and start listening to what is going on for just a short moment. It gives you a reference. So settle into the seat and commit to just a couple of minutes of stillness. And as we said, as we discussed just now, it's that repeatedly, frequently meditating or practicing yoga that can help you tune in to listening to your body without judgment. You're not a better person on days that meditation comes easy. You're not a better person on days where you feel your practice is all smooth and graceful. It is just the fact that you notice, like, hey, there is something happening. Let me just pause and be able to adopt your actions accordingly. So let's sit still, notice your breath, and be grateful for the tools that yoga gives you. Because these tools will help you pick up on these messages and might even avoid you getting sick. You'll know your body and your mind and your heart so well if you check in with those different layers of yourself that you'll pick up on subtle unevenness or a subtle this is not normal. And there again, there's no judgment, but it's just like, hey, there's something off here. And then we can act accordingly. So also today, maybe today's practice will be gentle. Even though it's Sculpt, it can have an intention of being gentle with yourself. Or maybe today's practice is a nice kick in the bum, which is also fine. So you can adapt the kinds of energy that you want to cultivate for yourself here on your mat according to what you need. Let's take 6 more rounds of breath. And then place your hands in front of the heart, just as a gesture to balance the male, the female, the yin and the yang, and also acknowledging the other yogis that are practicing with you in a different space, but are moving and breathing at the same time with you. An intention of learning to listen to the rhythm of your own body, mind and heart, or maybe a dedication to someone in need. And then bow your head towards your fingertips. And let's start moving immediately. So come to your tabletop, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and then come into a couple of cat-cow stretches. So you breathe in to look up, tailbone up. You breathe out to round the spine. You can bring the weight a little forward and back, and coordinate your movements with your breath. So it's the inhale that lets you look up and the tailbone comes up, and it's the exhale, you press the air out of the body, chin to chest. 2 more times. So yes, Sculpt is a challenging practice. It's a combination of fitness and yoga, but as I said, we do apply the kindness and compassion so you work at your own pace. Come with the knees to the back of your mat and bring your hands to the top of the mat, and now melt your chest down towards the floor. This is called Anatasana, opening your heart space, opening the armpit area, nice stretch in the side of the body. The breathing is in and out of the nose for Ujjayi breath, or if you feel it's getting a little intense, because we are going to play with quite intense energy, a sigh can always be welcome. Now shift forward into a elbow plank. So your elbows are on the floor, flatten the palms, maybe lift the knees off the floor or keep them on the floor. All these choices, and this is up to you. There's no I should, there's no I have to. It's just breathing and movement, and the fact that you're on your mat is already 99% of your practice. The rest will come. All right, let's take another deep breath in here. Now come to an elbow side plank. Doesn't matter which sides, we'll do both sides. If you prefer to drop your bottom knee, do so. Hold for 3, 2, change side. Other elbow down, flip the heels over to the other side and lift up. Lift your hips away from the floor for 3, 2, both elbows down, back into elbow plank. Breathe in, swings pose, point your toes, and then let your hips descend down towards the floor. A nice opening of the chest. Take 2 more rounds of breath here, so slowly warming up. Breathe in, and nose to the floor, breathe out. Hands next to your rib cage. Inhale, slide the knees in and lift your tummy. So your throat is open and your chin is on the floor. Press into the hands, big push up, child's pose. Big toes together, hips to heels. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Now here you can always come back to. So if you notice that your thoughts are judgmental or not kind towards yourself and they start to wander in a direction that doesn't serve you, come to child's pose. If you're physically a little bit tired, come to child's pose. If you feel that you want to reconnect more with your breath, come to child's pose. Inhale, come to tabletop, and then just make sure you split your weights at the top of the mat. So there's one weight on each side of the mat. Tuck your toes and come into full plank pose. Hands are under your shoulders, feet are hip-width apart. Looking good. Take a deep breath in, right knee to your nose, exhale. Step back, plank pose, inhale, left knee to your nose, exhale. Keep going, it is not mountain climbers yet, it's nice and slow. Take another 20 seconds, right knee, left knee. If you want, you can drop to the knees. That's the nice thing, we always have options. Shh. You can shh, exhale out of the shh mouth if that feels better. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, start to feel the heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank pose, breathe in on the toes or the knees, all the way down to the belly. Reach the hands towards your feet, take a deep breath in, lift your toes and reach your toes to the back of your mat as well. Inhale, arms next to your ears. We call this a Superman or Superwoman. Reach the hands back to the heels, exhale. Just the arms. Inhale, reach next to your face. Exhale, fingers reach behind you. 2 more times. Reach, reach, reach. It's about length. Feel the back line of the body activates. 1 more big breath in. Hands next to your rib cage. Exhale, soften the nose to the floor. Inhale, slide your knees in, lift your tummy, big press all the way to child's pose, exhale. Inhale, come to a plank pose, tuck your toes, first downward facing dog, full stretch. So if you're not 100% sure or you need some kind of reference, bring your index fingers parallel to each other, spread the hands, and then you're in plank pose and then you try to have a straight spine. If your knees are bent, that is fine. You're energetically pressing the heels down and just notice where you feel this. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And please know that whenever we come to down dog, you can also do child's pose instead. All right, let's walk our hands towards our feet to the back of your mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine and flatten the spine. Look down. Fold forward, exhale, relax your neck and shoulders. Now roll all the way up. This is Yuna. Hello Yuna, good morning, happy Monday. Arms above your head, high mountain. Fold back forward, exhale, you can bend the knees on the way. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Yeah, looking good. Hands to the top of the mat, plank pose. 5 push-ups here. 5, 4, you can drop to the knees. 3, make it your own. 2, Plank pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog, full stretch, breathe out. Inhale together through the nose. Out of the mouth, make some noise. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet, back of the mat. Halfway lift, another inhale here. Fold forward, relax. Exhale, neck and shoulders are soft. Bend the knees to roll up, arms above your head. High mountain, reach up, stretch out. Bend the knees, fold forward, moving nicely through the spine, hips, shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Very nice. Hands back to the top of the mat. Walk all the way to the front. 5 push-ups, toes or knees. Tricep push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Nice. Downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Step or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Now bring your feet hip-width apart and find your weights in your hands. So just look down, the feet are hip-width apart, toes are pointing straight forward, and you can bring the weights, if you want to use weights, to the heart center. And then sit down into a little squat. And stand all the way up and drop the weights behind your head. Good, let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 times. Looking good. 14. Now squeeze those arms close to your face. What often happens is this. The elbows go wide. So the elbows point straight up to the ceiling. You're kind of squeezing the arms towards the ears. 7. Yeah, warming up now. 6. 5. Press into those feet. Looking good. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Fold all the way forward. Drop the weights, divide them. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, down dog. So plank pose to measure, and then down dog to lift the tail and straighten the spine. Just feel the temperature of your body. Notice how your breath is a little bit faster, even for me. It's harder to talk. That's a good sign. We'll recover through breathing. Inhale, plank pose, come forward. Left knee to your nose, exhale. All right, there we go. Half a minute. You can step here, right knee, left knee, or you can bring a little bit of mountain climbers in. Feel free to breathe out of the mouth. Your shoulders are above your wrist. Looking good. That's it. 20 seconds. Focus your eyes. This is making you fitter, stronger, healthier. Every breath that you invest in your health, every minute that you invest in your health is well invested. 3, 2, downward dog. Deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Right leg lifts, right leg, 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Knee to your nose, exhale, come all the way forward. Lift the leg, inhale, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right arm, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. To the left arm, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg, 3-legged dog. Runner's lunge, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand. Yeah, looking good. Onto fingertips, come forward, breathe in. Bring your hips back for a wide pyramid pose, breathe out. Hold for 3 rounds of breath. Soften the neck and the shoulders. My body is thinking, what? The Karoo, you didn't do anything for 3 days. What is happening? I can feel it. My body's a bit in shock. That's fine. We'll kickstart that motor and have an excellent day and week. All right, bend the knee, hands down to the floor. Make your thumbs touch. So when the hands are on the floor, make your thumbs touch. Now look forward and then you switch your legs. There's 3 options. Press into the floor, switch the legs. Option number 2 is bounce, bounce, switch. Bounce, bounce, switch. Option number 3, step, switch. step, switch. 30 seconds, off we go. Your body will tell you which one works better. I'm going bounce, bounce, switch today. Bounce, bounce, switch. Nice. 1, 2, hop. You can always change your mind. Shh. 10 seconds. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Malasana squat. Feet to the outside of your hands and find your weights to heart center. So you bring your feet as wide as needed, so your heels are on the floor. Yeah, the elbows can be on the thigh or on the inside of the knees. Weights together, good. Stand all the way up and open the arms. Good, back to center. Back down, you. Well, la 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 la. I'm feeling warm and out of breath. That is a great feeling. 8. Work those legs. With all these movements, we are working the full body. Entire body at the same time. So not isolating. We call it compound. Compound exercise. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo! 1. Malasana squat. Sit down, take a deep breath in. Fold forward, drop the weights down to the floor. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Step back to downward facing dog. Exhale, full stretch. 3 rounds of breath here. Phew, you're needy. She missed us because we were away for the weekend, huh? That's why. Lots of attention needed there. All right, come forward into your full plank pose. From plank pose, and again, you can do this on your knees or your toes, to elbow plank. Full plank, elbow plank. There we go, a little bit of army style going on there. Yeah, core is strong. Walk, walk, up, up. Notice which hand is moving first. Is it the right one or the left elbow and hand that goes down to the floor first? 10, 9, 8, working hard, good. 7, 6, make a mental note. For me, it's my right arm that is dominant. I can feel that it's the first one that drops down, and it's the first hands that come back. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Let it out. Shh. Whoo. Inhale. Bend your knees and look forward. Exhale. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale. Fold forward. Feet hip width apart. Utkatasana with your feet hip width apart. Toes pointing forward. Right knee crosses behind the left. And your weights come next to your hips. Yep, that's it. Right knee behind the left, and the weight is in the left foot. Come back to center, sit into your squat. Other side. Weights next to the hips, weights in front of the heart. From the one side to the other side. Looking good. Drop the weights, a little bit of bicep curls going on there. 10. Look at the horizon. So often when we get tired, we start to look down to the floor. But it also makes your chest round forward, and then it becomes harder to breathe. So look at the horizon. Last 4, 3, 2, squats to the center, sit down and hold. 10. Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's Monday. 5, 4, 3, 2, fold forward, dive forward, drop your weights. Inhale, halfway, lift, lengthen. Our first full chaturanga. So you step, high plank, toes or knees, breathe in, half plank, exhale. Inhale, cobra pose or upward facing dog. Lots of options.
Downward facing dog. On the exhale is where we meet. Check in. How's your breath? How is your body feeling? Are you already getting a little tired and out of breath? That is great. That's where we want to be. Sculpt is challenging, but you can take breaks whenever you want. Left leg left up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Lengthen. Left knee, left arm. Exhale. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Knee to the right arm. Exhale. Good. Lift it back up. Activate your left toes. Runner's lunge. Left foot to the outside of your left hand. Come into fingertips and bring your hands under your shoulders. Breathe in. Pyramid pose. Drop the hips back and let your head be heavy. 3 rounds of breath. Oh, my body is feeling nice and warm. Shifting energy. Shifting physical, mental, and emotional, maybe even spiritual energy. All right, come forward. There we go. Hands flat to the floor. They have to be flat to the floor. Don't like to say have to. I'd recommend to have them flat on the floor. Why? Because then you can press into the hands and lift up. Press into the hands and lift up. Because you press into the hands, the hips start to lift. Remember, bounce, bounce, switch. Bounce, bounce, switch. Or step, switch. Step, switch. They're all fine as long as you're moving, Bounce, bounce, switch. Bounce, bounce, switch. Up. Nice. 10, 9, 8, 7. Go for it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Malasana squat. Feet wide. Weights to heart center. Good work, good work. Maybe elbows to the inside of the knees. I'll show this one from the side. So you lift your tailbone up a little bit, straight spine, and then we're back down. You can also drop the weights. So the weights come in between the feet, the weights come back up towards your heart. Let's go, 15. Remember, you can do this with the elbows on the thighs. Last, 12. You can bring the feet wider if you feel you need more space, if your hips need more space. 9. Woo, I can feel those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights to the side, feet together. Ay, 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 ay. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Excuse me. Right leg up, right arm up to the sky. And take a couple of circles with your right hand. Nice, 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 nice. Look up, breathe in. Both hands down to the floor, breathe out. Inhale, we call this rocket ship. Arms next to your ears and you reach them forward. Yes, that's it. Sink a little deeper in that right knee. Take a deep breath in. Off you go. Left knee next to right. Start to feel the burn in the right buttock. That's a good feeling. Find a rhythm, pull on the arms. As if you're pulling something closer to you. Boom, you're holding onto a bar. And you want to pull that bar in, tummy strong, reach, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left knee into your chest. Take a deep breath in here. Figure 4, your left ankle on top of the right thigh. So you let the knee fall out to the side from total intense energy to balance. What a shift. Focus your eyes. Breathe for 3, 2, knee back up, left knee into chest, hands down, leg up, standing splits. Your left leg is reaching up to the sky. Now tap your left toe to the left side of the mat, to the right side of the mat. 1, squeeze your bum, active left toes. 30 seconds. Woo! Shh. Shh. Yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it. Keep moving. Feel the burn in that right standing leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, standing splits together. Take a deep breath in. Step your left foot back to the back of the mat. Find your weights, bring the weights to heart center and stand up again with that left knee into your chest. Good, 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 good. Find your balance, take a deep breath in and then switch legs. So the left foot comes down and the right knee comes into your chest. Now point the toes down. You can use one weight or two weights in your right hand. Find balance. Find balance. Yeah, focus your eyes on the drishti, knee to elbow. And back up. Yes. 15, 14, 13, 12. Everything can be done with or without weights. 10, 9. Focus your eyes. You can tap those right toes. If you feel you're losing your balance, keep going. 7, 6. Reach to that left arm and lift your chest. 4, 3, 2. Right knee into your chest. Take a deep breath in. Now fly that right leg behind you and find what we call Dekasana. Yes. Active right toes. Pull the arms towards your weights towards your armpits. 10. We are challenging our balance. 9. Because we're moving our weights. 8. Focus your eyes on a fixed point. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2. Step back, lunge pose. Inhale. Open up to the side, toes point out, star pose. Alright, weights in front of your groin. Come into your squat. Pull up. Weights under your chin. Weights in front of the groin. There we go. Now speed it up. Now speed it up. Now speed it up. Work that body. Work that mind. When things get challenging and you go, okay, I'm just going to give it my best try. Your mind is also expanding. Your mind is also getting stronger. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, looking good. 4, 3, 2, squat down, lift your heels and then pulse. You can also do this with heels down. Pulse, pulse. I know, out of breath, feel the heart rate. 10, 9, the burn in the bum, I can see it. The burn in the bum is good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, extend the legs, turn your toes in, and then fold halfway first. Why halfway first? You're out of breath, so you don't want to get dizzy. So you do halfway, feel if you're dizzy. If you're dizzy, you keep your head above your heart. If you're fine, you can drop the weights and come into what we call already an inversion, where the head is lower than the heart. It's a nice stretch for the back line of the body. Soften the neck and shoulders. Take a couple of nice recovering breaths here. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn your heels in and your toes out and bend the knees. Good. Stand all the way back up to star pose. Back to the top of the mat. Warrior 2 feet. Left toes point straight forward. Right toes point in. Shoulders, hands to shoulders, weights to shoulders. Stand all the way up. Press the weights up and back down. Shh. Shh. Look at that left knee for a split second and make sure that it's pointing in the direction of the toes. 10, 9, warrior 2, the hips are open to the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, looking good, 2, 1, weights to the heart, lift your left arm up only, look up, 1, reverse warrior, and then wimble your hands, weights next to your left foot, frame the foot. Step back to plank pose, walk your weights a little closer, knees or toes, pull the weight up towards the armpit. 30 seconds. Let me time that. Shh, shh. Core is strong, arms are strong, legs are strong. Focus your eyes, keep breathing. Option here to do it with one weight and pass it on to the other hand. Specifically if you have small weights and your knuckles hurt, just pass it on to the other hand. They're both fine. Some of the weights are smaller. All right, 5, and then you hurt your knuckles. 3, 2, all right, weights, walk them to the side, hands flat to the floor. A quick plank pose, breathe in. Elbow plank, doesn't matter which side, other hand comes up. This time we pulse our hips up and down to the side. You are doing an amazing job. Stay with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, I'm sweating. Good. 2, other side. Change sides. Find your elbow plank. Take a moment to take a deep breath in to prepare. And then hip lift. Shh, 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 shh. You can even close your eyes. Feel the sensations, the strength, the fatigue, all the sensations. Acknowledge them. 5, 4. You can always take an option. 3, 2. Both elbows down, swings pose. This is your little break. Wiggle your bum because it's Monday. Woo! Take a breath in, nose to the floor, exhale, hands next to ribcage. Inhale, slide your knees in, lift your tummy, and then press up. Sit down into your heels, have a sip of water. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I always forget to put my watch on for the discovery point. Anyway, doesn't matter. I hope I have enough points. I think I do. All right, let's come back to downward facing dog. Let's start on this side, yes. Tailbone up towards the sky. And just feel your down dog for 3 to 4 rounds of breath. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot steps to the back of your mat. Left arm up to the sky, create a couple of circles in your left wrist. Just loosening up and checking that everything is feeling all right. Because specifically if yoga is new to you, putting weight on your hands is new. So the wrist might go like, but it's a good thing. All right, breathe in, hands down to the floor. Rocket ship, so you might have to move your right foot a little closer. Reach the arms next to your ear. As if you're holding onto something and then you pull it in. Shh, 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 shh. Keep the weight above your left foot, tummy strong. Go. Sink a little deeper. Yeah, a little faster. 15, 14. Exhale out of the mouth if that feels better. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knee into chest. Breathe breath in. Figure 4. Your right, find your balance. Recover by breathing. Flex the foot. So the toes are drawing towards the shin and the toes are active, muscles active, and your knee is nice and safe. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, knee back into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And then bring, what did we do? We need weights. So come back down. Oh yeah, standing splits. That's what we did. That's what we did. Right toe to the one side, right toe to the other side. I was like, hey, we need weights. Where are they? We'll get them now. First, let's do this. Shh. Shh. Tummy is strong, and feel that when your leg is lifted, you're squeezing that right buttock. You're really lifting the toe. Squeeze the bum as if you need to go to the toilet or something, and you're like, uh-oh. Yeah. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Work for it. 6, 5, 4. Flexibility, mobility, fitness. It is all together. Lift up. Take a deep breath in. Step back for a low lunge. Now we find the weights. Hello, weights. Good. Weights in front of the heart and lift that right knee in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. Change the sides. So your left toes, I'm your mirror, change sides. Left knee in, left toes point to the side. One weight. So if you're doing one weight, you bring one to the waist, and then in the left hand comes up, or both weights to your left hand. And then you reach to the right. Find your balance, find your drishti, take a breath in to prepare. Off we go. Shh. 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 Good. Focus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee into chest, divide the weights, take a deep breath in, and now bring that left leg behind you. Find a Dekasana shape, a balanced shape. Your left toes are very active. Take a deep breath in, weights to armpits, nice and slow. Your body is trying to keep its balance. So let's move slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly step back. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Stop pose. Turn your toes out. This time we swing. The arms go all the way up to your head, or if your shoulders are sensitive, keep them shoulder height. If you can, all the way down, all the way up. Now, a little faster than your breath. Actually, let's just move as fast as possible. 12, 11, get your heart rate up. 10, 9, woo! Yes, that's it. Woo, looking good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Sit down, hands to heart center. Heels can lift, pulse, pulse. I know, it's challenging, I know. Your mind will find excuses. Just keep breathing, keep moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heels down, stand all the way up. Turn your toes in. Let's first find halfway. Look at a point on the floor and feel if you're dizzy or if you're fine. If you're dizzy, stay here. It can also depend on your low blood pressure or anything. And otherwise, you can bring your head down. Okay, cool. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Both hands or the right leg. And then you try to bring the nose a little closer to your shin. Feel a nice stretch on the outside of the left upper, like it's the chest, lateral stretch. And then change sides, walk over to the other side. Let your head be heavy. Hands back to your weights, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, heels in, toes out, and bend the knees slightly. Stand all the way back up, weights to heart center, breathe in. Warrior 2 to the top of your mat, right toes point forward. Weights to your shoulders, inhale to stand up, exhale to bend that right knee. And just with your eyes, make sure that right knee is pointing in the direction. I'm aiming for the second toe, the toe next to the big toe. Yeah, because sometimes it's a bit naughty and the knee wants to move towards the big toe or the inside of the big toe. So let it track straight. Yeah. 6, 5, grounded through the feet. 4, 3, 2, hands to heart center, right arm straight up to the sky. Just a transition. Wimble your hands back down, weights under your shoulders. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 20 to go. 2. Count down. 3, 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8. Drop to the knees if you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Weights to the sides. All right, full stretch. It's been a long time and I actually forgot. Remember we walked from plank to elbow plank and I asked you to notice which hand and elbow was moving first. Mine was right. We still need to do the other side. So I'm coming to plank. I'm starting with the other side. Left down, right down. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. 10, 9. Remember the knees. It's totally fine. Pick an option that is feasible and workable for you. Yes. 4, 3. Whoa, my shoulders are burning. 2, 1. Child's pose. Let's go for an embryo variation. Knees together, hands to feet. Soften your shoulders. Take a couple of nice breaths here. Woo. Feel the temperature of your skin. Feel the heart beating fast inside your body. Notice your breath. Slow the breath down by focusing on it. Maybe counting it. Sighs are always welcome. And you can feel that you're already calming down a little bit. Roll the chest up to a kneeling position. Hello. And then your hips go next to your heels and you bring the feet to the front of the mat. We start with Navasana, boat pose. Actually, maybe let's first slide the weights next to your hips so they're ready in case you want to use them for the other part of our core session. So hold on to the back of the knees and then lean back, and start to feel that you can lift your feet up. Yeah, active toes can help. If the toes are floppy, the rest is floppy and it's a lot harder to keep the balance. So pretend you just polished your nails and you want to keep those nails nice and clean. You can let go if you want to. You can even extend the legs. Hold, shaky, it's fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, back to the floor. Set yourself up for bridge pose, but it's going to be an active bridge pose. I like to just touch my Achilles, the back of my heels, and then I know that my heels are really close to my bum. Then you lift your hips up towards the sky, so you're in your bridge pose, and walk your left foot a little bit to the center, closer to the right foot. Find grounding through the left foot, and lift your right toes up to the sky. Good. Reach through the right toes, pretend you can touch the ceiling, and then hover your hips just above the floor. Off we go. 20. Pulse it up and down. 19, 18, 17. Feel the back line. The left bum, the lower back. Exhale out of the mouth. Press into that left foot. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Take a little break and figure 4, your left foot on top of the right thigh. Hug your right knee into chest. Feel the stretch in the left hip. Take 4 rounds of breath here. Nice and slow. Amazing. Release. Set yourself back up for that bridge pose. Maybe measure, touch the Achilles, lift your hips up. The right foot walks a little over to the left side, towards the left foot. To the center of your mat, lift your left toes up towards the sky. Off we go. Point through the toes, hover your hips. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even close your eyes. Feel that right bum burning, 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 burning. 10. It's activating, it's getting stronger. 8, 7, press with that right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, both feet down, buttocks down, right foot, figure 4s on top of your left thigh. Hold on to the left thigh, bring it closer in. Notice the stretching around the right hip. Whoo! What a kickstart of your day. Absolutely amazing. We're not done yet with our core. Almost there. So core is both the front, it's the whole corset. That's where it comes from. Core. Core, not core. Core is from your corset. So it's the whole part here, the front, the side, the back. So that was quite a lot of back line. So let's add in a little bit of front line. You can hold on to your weight if you want to. You don't have to. Knees come together and just above your hips. Lovely. Reach the weight just above your head. Take a deep breath in. Open the knees and bring the weight under your heels. If you want, you can tap your toes down to the floor to bring a little bit more activation in the lower part of your abdominals. If you want even more, you can extend your legs. Shh. Nice. Shh. Otherwise, just stay open and close the knees. Open and close the knees. So many options. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift your shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Baddha Konasana legs. Feet together, knees fall out to the side. Couple of breaths of stillness. Ooh. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. Start to rock and roll. We don't need the weights anymore, so you can even put them at the top here, cross them, and then you can rock and roll. This is a nice massage of your back. This is a nice massage of your back, quite playful. Another 5, 4, hoopla. Maybe you can find your feet, hoopla, for just a moment. It's quite a tricky one for some of us, depending on your space. And then we meet in forward fold at the top of your mat. Gorilla's pose. Bring the hands under your feet. And when I say hands, I mean full hands. Lots of people just put their fingers under their foot. So try to put the full, so your big toe is actually standing on the meaty part of your hands. You can bend your knees and elbows as much as you need to get there. I like to spread my fingers away from each other. In Gorilla's pose, you've just created a little circle of energy of your own body. And then you can just bend the elbows, maybe extend the legs. I love to shake yes, yes, yes with my head. And then a soft no. And then like, okay, my neck and my shoulders are relaxed now. They've let go. You can find stillness. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. What a workout. Amazing. Often we get a little bit sore, not the day after, but the day after. So not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. You might feel at your sorest if this is new to you, and that's okay. If you do move a little bit tomorrow, even if it's for a little power walk, you will be less sore the day after tomorrow. Release your hands. And then step your left foot to the back of your mat. Toe heel your right foot a little out to the side. I'm pointing my right toes to the top corner of my mat. And then you can even wiggle a little bit from right to left. Open them up in those hips. Or you can bring your elbows down. Or you can bring your back leg in. Oh! It's funny, I haven't done much because we were away for the weekend. My body is like, oh la 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 la, oh yeah, that's our normal active mode. A rest can be very healing though. I can feel my body enjoyed the rest. Okay, take 3 more rounds of breath here. Release. Toe heel that right foot back to the front. Lift your back knee. I like to frame the foot here, so one hand is on each side of the foot, and then a pyramid pose, just to draw the hips back. Nice hamstring stretch for that right leg. You may even feel it on the groin and the back of the left leg, or anywhere around the back line. You might even feel it around your shoulder blades. Let's change sides, so step forward and step the right foot back. Toe heel the left foot a little out to the side. Drop the right knee. A little sway from right to left. Feel the space in the hip. Onto the elbows, if that feels nice to you. I like to give you different options. So you can go, oh yeah, this feels good. This is what my body needs. Back foot can be added on. Close your eyes and just stay still. Nice. Hands come back under your shoulders. Toe heel the foot back, so you're framing it. Lift your right knee. Pyramid pose. Lovely. Stretch up your back line. Feel free to shake a soft yes or no. Notice if you're getting cold. If you're getting cold, this might be a good time to put some clothing on, because we're very quickly, very soon, are going to move to Shavasana. So maybe step to the back of, front of your mat. I'm also going to put something warmer on. And then from there, you come back onto your back, knees into your chest. Spinal twist, knees over to the left. Soften and relax. Softly change sides to bring the knees back into center. You can give them a little hug and then let the knees fall over to the right side. As soon as you're there, just soften your toes. Notice the stretch, probably somewhere around the top part of your back there. It's where most of us are a little bit more tight. We call it the thoracic spine. You might also notice a difference between the right and the left. Then bring your breath back in, nice slow deep breathing. Knees come back to center. Last big hug into chest, and then release to Shavasana. So if you want to take a longer Shavasana, don't worry about, the meeting, the Zoom meeting. Just relax. You can just lie there as much as you want if you've got time. If you have to leave for some reasons, just leave. But I'll just give you a short 2-minute Shavasana. If you do want to say goodbye, or if you have a question, and maybe I'll let you know when it's time to wake up your body again. For now, just lie still for a couple of moments. So as I said, if you are like, oh, this is so nice, I don't want to move, I want to stay for a little longer. If the subtle messages of your body are like, this is so good for you, let's stay a little longer, then just stay a little longer. Otherwise, you can start bringing some small movements in the fingers and the toes. Wiggle the body. A yawn often means that the body needs some more oxygen. So just allow that to happen. And then you can stretch your arms overhead. Feel the nice body-mind connection that we created. You can feel into the body. You can feel your breath move. And then hug your knees into chest. And from there you roll out of sight. And then without too much effort, you just press yourself back up into a seated position. And we close the practice very similar in the way that we opened our practice, with the hands in front of our heart, acknowledging our beautiful heart space, our beautiful body, our beautiful mind, the uniqueness that is you. And also a gratefulness for this day, for our health. And let's take some of that gratitude and that connection with the body and the mind and the heart off our mats, so we can take care of ourselves, so we can stay connected to our true self, and therefore also connect authentically and with integrity with others. From my very grateful heart, thank you for starting this day together. Take very good care of yourself. Namaste.